Hey kids, great to be with you. Pastor Steve here. Welcome to Proclamation Kids Connection. I hope you're having a great morning already, but we're going to have an even better morning. But I need you to get up. First thing we need to do, as always, we got to get Professor Time. So let's jump off the couch. Let's get in the middle of the room. Here we go. We're going to get him with Time Machine 3.2.3. Hopefully everything works well this morning. Here we go. Let's count down together. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see if we can find him. Professor Time! Professor Time! Hey, Professor Time! I always get a little worried about Time Machine 3.2.3. Let's see. Professor Time! Professor Time! Professor Time! Where is he? Is this thing working? Professor...
Pastor Steve, how you doing? Nice to see you.
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay.
It's a great day.
I'm just glad. Time Machine 3.2.3. I'm a little nervous each week. Make sure that it works well. I think the kids are a little bit nervous. Who knows what's going to happen?
Oh, it's a work in progress. You got to just keep tinkering away with 3.2.3. One of these days, we'll call it 4. Who knows?
So we're all a little bit of a work in progress, aren't we?
Oh, that's absolutely correct, Pastor Steve.
Good. Well, so I think we got a great morning for the kids, right?
Absolutely.
We're gonna continue to review Psalm 23, and the kids are gonna work with me on verse 4 specifically.
Yes.
And you're all set, right?
Yes.
Maybe we'll do a little review of verses 1 to 3.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, then you can teach them on verse 4, and then we're gonna head over to
Mrs. Steele's Art Craft Emporium.
Extravaganza
Supreme.
I know, she's got a great plan this morning. I think the kids are going to absolutely love it.
Oh, good.
Okay, well, let me get started with the verse. Kids, come on over. Let's work together through Psalm 23. As always, we're going to review 1 to 3, and we'll just keep going all the way through verse 6 so that it's fresh in your mind and you keep thinking about it. You guys might even be ahead of me, but we're going to work on verse 4 this morning. So let's do 1 to 3 with our actions. Here we go. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23 is such a wonderful psalm. So let's work. We'll get up to verse 4 again. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He leads me. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Here's verse 4. We'll do this 3 times. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Okay, one more time, kids. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. All right.
Pastor Steve!
Yeah, Professor Time.
Nicely done! Oh, I really enjoy it when you do that, I'm sure the kids do too.
Well, I think it's helpful to go through it slowly. I think the actions are helpful. I bet the kids got even better actions than I do at home.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
we'll have to have them send us their videos of their actions.
I think that would be great. I think we would totally enjoy them, and I think they might be instructive to us, and it'd be helpful when we memorize it as well.
Oh, that's a good point, Pastor Steve.
Good.
Do we want to do a little review there?
I think we should do a little review.
Oh, yeah, we got the GP.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Let's work with the kids to remind them of what the first G is.
Guardian.
Okay, guardian.
Oh, yeah, it takes ownership.
It is, and this is all coming right out of the first 3 verses, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, that the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul.
Oh, yeah.
All of that stuff is with this whole idea of GP.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so guardian, that's whole
Provider.
shepherd.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, provider.
Then provider.
Oh, yeah.
And the second G,
Oh, guide.
Yep.
He's guiding us along.
yeah, he's leading us.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And P, protector.
Protector.
Oh, I think we're going to get into that a little bit today. What do you
I think
think?
so. Yeah, I think rod and staff is super helpful.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I'll turn it over to you.
All right. Oh, thank you very much, Pastor Steve. Oh, hey, kids, it's Professor Time. And guess what? Just so happens that, well, you know, this is kind of an interesting verse. It's kind of tough. You think about, walking through the shadow of death. But you know, this isn't like, you know, your parents making you eat your Brussels sprouts or not being able to play with your favorite toy whenever you want to. No, that's not walking through the shadow of death. You know, Professor Time doesn't even get to play with his time machine whenever he wants to. So it's just what happens. No, this is like dealing with serious stuff. This is like when you're in school and every day you got somebody bullying you. Or maybe your parents had lost their job, or maybe lost their house and you're wondering where you're going to live next. Oh, that's walking through the valley. And then maybe a loved one passes away and it really is a really tough time. And then there's some times where you're actually dealing with like medical issues yourself. And maybe you really are close to death. And what happens then? Well, those are all tough situations. And it seems like the issue may never end. But the passage says, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are with me. So guess what? This is talking about going through. It means that we're continuing to move because we actually know that the Good Shepherd is still guiding us. Oh, yeah, still guiding our way. We're not sitting there right in the middle of the shadow of our valley and whining about how bad things are. No, we're trusting the Good Shepherd to lead us. Yeah, right through the valley of the shadow of death. Right there. He's right there with his sheep. Yeah, and we can trust God to see us through. What else does the passage say? Oh, it says we will fear no evil. Well, why would we fear? The Good Shepherd is watching all over. He's watching everything we're doing. And you're saying, Professor Time, that's easy for you to say. You don't know what I'm going through. Well, you know what? You're absolutely right. Professor Time doesn't know what you're going through. Professor Time sometimes has gone through his own valleys of the shadow of death. But you know what? We have a Good Shepherd. And does he tell us that we need to fear? No, he's telling us we don't need to fear. Fear, no way. Oh, and next comes the phrase that puts it all together. It's your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Well, now, what does that mean? Well, you know that a shepherd, they have a staff with a little crook on the end and a stick like a rod, and that's what a shepherd uses. And they're used for a lot of different things. One of those is for direction and discipline. Oh yeah, the staff guides the sheep to take the right path. It can also be used for like a sheep who's like fallen into a gully or fallen off the right path, and the shepherd can take and kind of hook it around and pull that sheep back up. Well, you know what? It might be a little painful and comfort during the time that he's pulling you up. But you know what? It's actually taking and protecting the sheep, because the other option would be a whole lot worse. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That'd be like really not so good. And guess what? But then there's the rod. And the rod is more for disciplining us when we actually are doing going kind of down the wrong way. And the shepherd takes the rod and kind of reminds us that, hey, that's the wrong place to be, and you need to be taken and moving in a different direction. Oh, yeah, it's a painful process, but the good shepherd brings us around and back into his fold. Yeah, he's helping us to do the right things, to walk a life that's righteous in righteousness. Oh, that's kind of like Psalm 1, right? Oh, and he's helping us to not get caught by the 3 traps that we talked about in Psalm 1. Yeah. Well, what else? What else are a rod and a staff? Why would they be so comforting? Well, it just so happens that, the rod and the staff could also be used for protection. Or you know what? King David, who wrote Psalm 23, when he was a young shepherd guy, he used to have to defend the sheep from lions and bears and things like that. Well, the rod can whack away, and staff and whatever can actually protect the sheep. So we can be comforted knowing that we have a good shepherd who has everything that's necessary to protect us, to take care of us, to help us through the valley of the shadow of death, so that we don't need to fear. Guess what? There's another thing that a shepherd uses a rod and a staff for. It helps him to count the sheep. Huh? Oh, yeah. As the sheep are coming back into the fold, he's counting and making sure that all the sheep return. Well, you know what? As you're walking under that rod and you're getting counted, guess what? You know that you're part of the good shepherd's sheep, his fold. Well, what does that mean? That means that we're part of God's kingdom. Why? We're going to be in heaven with God. And who is the good shepherd? Oh, the good shepherd is Jesus. Oh, yeah. He's the one that we got to believe in to be part of his sheepfold. Yeah. Oh, and what does that mean? That means we're part of God's kingdom if we believe in him. And we get to go to heaven. And, oh, that's a wonderful thing. And there's no fear there because we're in the fold of the good shepherd. Oh, yeah, this is like an awesome truth. And, you know what? Thinking about that awesome truth, let's find out what Mrs. Thiel's got planned for us with a craft. Let's go to the Mrs. Thiel Art Craft Supreme Emporium Extravaganza. All right. Oh, Mrs. Thiel, how are you doing?
Hello, Professor Time. Are you ready to do some crafting today?
Oh, I was just wondering what you had for us today.
Well, last week we were talking about the Good Shepherd, and we made a little shepherd to put in our mini mural. Well, this week we are not. We're going to take a break from putting something in our mini mural, and we're going to make something different. So do you have your packet?
I do.
The kids all should have gotten a packet this week with the materials for last week. And last week's shepherd, and also this week's project.
Excellent.
So first, you probably have this. If you didn't pick one up, you should grab one at church when you come, or just let us know and we'll get you one. But today we're talking about Psalm 23, verse 4, which says, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff comfort me."
Excellent. Oh, that's right. That's exactly what I was teaching.
Amazing. We are going to go ahead and put your sticker in so that you can keep memorizing it. And you know what else the kids got? Which I have one for you.
Oh, nice.
If you can say maybe Psalm 1, I'll give you a sticker and you can put it in. Psalm 1, verse 1. How about that? Just the first one.
Oh, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, Mrs.
I'll
Steele.
see if I can do verse 2. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters.
Excellent.
He restores my soul.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get a
That's a long
sticker
one. That
too.
might be 2 stickers.
Oh, you're right. That's 2 stickers. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. That's 2 and 3. So I just went ahead and put a verse here, or the sticker here, and I also had done it earlier. So I put just with a marker, I put some stars.
Nice.
For myself.
All right.
So the kids can do that too with your parents. That's what the stickers are for. As you're memorizing the verse, you put stickers in your sticker book.
Wow.
All right. So the project that we're doing today is we are going to encourage other people to learn Psalm 23.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, so we are going to make, out of the paper, we are going to make this card. And this is what the card looks like.
Oh, I was wondering what this was from last week.
That's right. Okay, so
That looks
all the
great.
kids, and including you, want to hold yours up to show you?
Oh, yeah.
You all got this, which is a heart, and it has verse 4 in it. So you're just going to cut that out. And you're going to cut it out, and we're going to stick it right in the middle.
Excellent.
Oh, wait a second. You can't cut it out until you fold it the right way.
Oh,
So-
yeah. This
Well,
has got a little bit different fold than what's in there.
Yes, we will. You pick one of your colors.
Okay.
Okay, and you're going to take, most of them are folded in half, but we're not going to fold it that way. Whoops. We're going to take this side and put it to the middle.
Oh.
So we're going to take the one little flap, take this outside piece, and put it over here to the middle so that it can,
Nice.
did you do it?
Oh, we're getting there.
So that you can open it up like this, and it'll look like hands that are opening up.
Yeah. Oh, boy, I think this is a great idea.
All right, so you take your paper and you fold this side over to the middle and this side over to the middle so that you can have it like this. Now we can take our heart, cut it out. You can work on cutting it out, and then you're going to place it right here. So you'll need some glue, a glue stick to stick it to the middle of your card.
Nice.
So the reason why I thought we should do a card, because really the kids that sent cards to the church for Psalm 1
Yes?
was such an encouragement.
Oh,
So I thought the kids could make another card and give it to
Nice.
someone at church, maybe their neighbor, maybe their grandparents, maybe their dad or their mom.
excellent.
And they could ask people to pray for them. You could ask people, can you pray for me so that I can learn Psalm 23?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, and you know what? The world needs a lot more encouragement.
I totally agree. So we're going to take that heart that we just cut out and put it right in the middle. And I put it right square in the middle. Okay,
Oh, lucky guess.
so the next thing, the other piece of colored paper, doesn't matter what color it is, you're going to take your hand, put it on the paper, and take a pencil or a marker and trace your hand. Just like this.
Do we got to flip hands from side to side?
You might need help doing your hand that isn't dominant. If you don't, actually, you probably could just do the same hand again, because you have two hands. So I'm going to do another hand.
Boy, Mrs. Steele, it's been a long time since I've done this.
Well, you've got it. All right, so you have big hands. I have smaller hands, and I'm pretty sure the kids have even smaller hands. So you're going to trace it and then cut out your hands.
Oh, you're very fast, Mrs. Steele.
Well, it's okay if you're not fast, because the kids have all week to work on this project.
Oh. All right, look at that.
So they will use the paper, and once they cut out their hands, then you know what we're going to use? We're going to use the glue stick again to attach it to our card.
Oh.
And I'm just going to do one hand so that I don't spend forever cutting. Kids, by the way, you should always ask your parents to use scissors.
Good
You,
idea.
you
Mrs.
shouldn't
Steele.
just use the scissors whenever you want. You probably should ask your parents. Okay, so I have one hand done,
All right.
and I'm going to put it right on the outside of the flap so that when I open it, I'm going to here's the fold mark right here. I'm going to put it on the outside of the fold mark so that it closes
Oh, nice.
like that. So I think I'm going to put some glue on. You can either put it on the hand or you can put it on the card. I kind of thought it looked like, they're reaching out. The hands look like they're reaching out for comfort.
Nice.
Because the end of the verse says, the good shepherd comforts me.
All right.
Okay, so you've got one hand, I've got another hand, and you're going to go ahead and put that on your card. And then when you close it, it looks like that. Just like that. Yep.
All right.
And on the bottom, this is what I wrote on the bottom of mine. Actually, on the hands, I put Jesus is our good shepherd. Because
Oh, nice.
he is the one who does all the comforting. And then at the bottom of the card, I wrote, I am learning about Psalm 23. I am also memorizing it. I enjoy reading the Bible. Can you pray for me? Thank you, Mrs. Steele.
Oh, that's very nice.
So you can write whatever you would like, and then you can also decorate around the heart or color other things. So that is our project.
Nice. Very nice. Oh boy, for a craft challenged individual, this is a lot of fun.
Wonderful. Well, I think we're all set. They just need to trace their hands and cut out their hands. And, let's see what yours looks like. You want to show the kids?
Oh, sure.
Okay, all you need to do is cut out your other hand and put it right there, and you will be all set.
Most amazing, Mrs. Steele.
Wonderful. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Where's Pastor Steve?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh.
I'm right here.
Oh, Pastor Steve.
Hello. Would you
Well,
like to see what we're doing
I would
this
love
week?
to see.
Well,
I want to see yours first.
The kids, this is the sample. The kids are making this card
Okay.
with the verse 4 of Psalm 23 right in
Yeah.
it.
Even though I
And-
walked through the valley of the shadow of death.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they put on their hands, Jesus is our good shepherd.
He sure is.
Yep, and I'm hoping that the kids will write a little note at the bottom
Mm.
and ask somebody to pray for them and fold it up like this and hand it to them.
Yeah,
Hand
because
it.
Jesus is the good shepherd.
Yes.
Best person to be taking care of other people.
That's right.
So can I just see yours, Pastor,
Oh,
Professor Time?
Pastor Steve.
So
That is
I see
okay.
another hand here. There's another hand. We can
Oh.
boop boop.
Oh, clapping. Oh, they clap.
That's right,
So
they do come.
you're gonna maybe.
He's going to finish that in a little later.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we got to send them back.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think maybe you should hold on to this so you could take it with you because I think you
Oh.
should finish it because
That's a
I
good
think
idea.
that would be good.
Nice.
All right. Good. Well, we should send you back, right? I got to head upstairs. Got to get ready for the service here. So I'm just going to do it though.
Okay, I'm going to stand.
Okay.
All right,
We
here
just
we go.
need to make sure all is well. Time Machine 3.2.3. We just keep praying that it's going to work fine.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
thanks
right,
for
that's
joining
right.
us today.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you for having
Yeah,
me.
thanks
This is
for
great.
teaching.
Thanks for joining
Oh,
us,
yeah,
kids.
I can't wait to get this done.
Okay. So kids, let's jump up. You can count down with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. Worked okay. We're still here. He's gone. Kids, great morning. I think you guys did a great job. I love these cards. Kids, just want to encourage you to send those out to somebody. That's absolutely wonderful.
Awesome.
And we want to encourage you to keep working on Psalm 23. So next week we'll work on verse 5. Hope you have a great rest of your morning. God bless. See you next week on Proclamation Kids Connection.